Today, I'm diving into a full hands-on review of the Abanca Rent Gold Card, a credit card designed for travelers who frequently use rent trains in Spain. Right off the bat, the card is marketed as ideal for loyal rent users who want to accumulate points and save on train travel. But how well does it actually deliver? I applied for the card through the Abanca website, and the process was fairly straightforward, though not exactly fast. It took a few days to get approval, and then about a week for the physical card to arrive. When the card arrived, the packaging was minimal, and there wasn't much guidance included. I had to dig around online to find detailed information about the benefits. Once activated, the online banking platform worked decently, though I found it slightly outdated in terms of interface and speed. The mobile app mirrors the desktop experience, but it's not particularly intuitive. Still, it gets the job done when you just want to check your balance, view rent points, or make payments. Now, let's talk about the actual benefits. The biggest draw of the Abanca Rent Gold Card is the point system. For every euro spent on rent, you accumulate points that can be redeemed for future train tickets. That sounds great on paper, but in practice, the point conversion rate isn't as generous as I expected. You need to spend quite a bit to accumulate enough for a free ticket, so this card only really benefits frequent travelers. However, if you do travel regularly, the 40% discount on rent tickets and the priority boarding perks can add up and actually save money. Besides rent-related perks, the card also includes travel insurance, purchase protection, and access to airport lounges in select cases. But here's where I was a little disappointed. The fine print is not easy to understand. The coverage varies a lot, and it's hard to know what qualifies unless you call customer service. Speaking of that, my experience with their support was hit or miss. Sometimes I got clear answers quickly, but other times I was transferred multiple times without resolution. Many useful links you can find in the description. One thing to watch out for is the annual fee. It's waived for the first year, which sounds nice. But if you're not traveling frequently or making large purchases, the card may not justify the fee once it kicks in. Also, it's not accepted as widely as I'd like internationally. So if you plan to use it outside of Spain, double-check the merchant compatibility. Another downside is that foreign transaction fees apply, which feels like a missed opportunity for a card aimed at travelers. Overall, the Abanca Rent Gold Card is a niche product. It's best for people who live in Spain, use rent trains often, and can fully take advantage of the discounts and perks. If you're a casual traveler, or just looking for a general-purpose credit card, there are more flexible options out there with better cashback or rewards programs. The card delivers on its main promise: benefits for rent travel, but it doesn't do much beyond that. For me, it worked well during a period when I was constantly on the train between cities. But now that I'm traveling less, it's harder to justify keeping it long-term. If you're considering the Abanca Rent Gold Card, make sure you calculate how often you'll use rent services and compare that with the cost of the card after the first year. Read the fine print, ask questions, and weigh whether the benefits match your lifestyle. Hopefully, this detailed breakdown helps you make the right decision for your travel and financial needs. If this review helped you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more honest, in-depth reviews like this one.